Okay, I've got all these pieces sanded down, and if you remember from the first, not from the first video, but part 2, I used a spiral blade to cut these. And one reason why I hate using spiral blades is no matter how long you've been cutting, how good you are, using spiral blades, you're going to get tear out. Might be a little hard to focus on here. Let me grab another piece. Every one of these has tear out. So I'm going to have to spend a little bit of extra time taking off that tear out. I'm going to use sanding sponges for this. Now if I would have cut these with a straight tooth blade with a reverse tooth, I would have almost zero tear out. So it's just one of the things you got to do when you use spiral blades. So let me show you how I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and take care of all of them and go to the next step. Okay, here's a sanding sponge I'm going to use. Very flexible. It's a medium grit. I don't know where I purchased these from, but this one should be sufficient for this job. So I'm just going to grab one of these, and you'll notice all this tear out on here. I'm just going to go over all the edges with the edge of the sanding sponge. Pretty easy process. It's just a little time consuming. My opinion is an unnecessary step if the right blade was used, but it is what it is. So I'm going to take care of all these and I'll be right back with you. One of the things I use a lot is Watco Danish oil. I get this at Home Depot. Lowe's might have it, but it's pretty easily accessible. So I'm going to open this up. I have these little cups here. They come from the Mexican restaurant, and when I get some salsa to go, I'll grab a couple extra of these little cups to use. I'm going to pour some of the Danish oil into this cup. All I'm going to do is just take these puzzle pieces, just coat them in Danish oil. Shake off the excess. Just set it up in here. Now do all of your pieces like this. This is one way of giving them a finish. Or another thing I've done is I've taken every other piece and stained them one color. So when the puzzle goes back together, it has two colors on it, like a stained walnut piece and a natural piece. So go ahead and dip a couple more of these on the camera. Shake it off. And that's basically it. Let me finish doing these, and I'm going to let these dry for a couple of hours. And I'll come back and we'll put this puzzle together. Okay, here's the reveal. It's been about 2 hours since I put the Danish oil on here, so let's go ahead and put this back together. And this is the reason why it's important to lay things in order as you cut them and keep them in that order. I'll show you why. Let's start with the end piece. Second piece. Slide right in. Third piece. Slide right in. Fourth piece. Slide right in. Let's go ahead and build this puzzle. Pretty fun project here. I've probably made 200, 300, 400 of these. I'm not sure. I've made a number of these things. Whoops, I must have got one out of place there. Let's try this one. See if that one fits. Nope. That's the fun of the puzzle. There we go. Now I messed everything up. Let's try this. Try this one. Maybe this one. There we go. It's not correct. Probably this one. Yep. Put this one back. See if that one's in. No. This one. Yep. This one. This one. This one, and then the last piece. There we go. It's not my favorite one I've ever done, but it still works, functions well. I have the hole here to put the toothpick or whatever I choose to put in there. This is the one that I had cut earlier. I did spray a layer of lacquer on top of here. I'll probably do this one in the next couple of days and make sure this oil has completely cured. So you can see the difference of how much I believe this was a number 7 blade I used on this one, and this was a number 0 spiral. You can see the difference in the how much it will turn. Overall, I like it. Let me know if you make one of these. I'd be interested. Shoot me a picture. I appreciate you watching this 3-part series. Have a good day.